Hey kid, do you like the Eldest Reborn? Do you like Elspeth Conquers Death? I got something for you. Kami War dropped with Kamigawa and I was fucking excited. There's absolutely no drawback to running this card. Pay no attention whatsoever to this land base over here beside my head. There is no drawback. All jokes aside though, Kami War is very powerful. To be able to exile any permanent an opponent controls and then on the second turn bounce something, make them discard something from their hand. You can even return your own Meathook Massacre to your hand if you need. You can return your own Binding the Old Gods to your hand if you need to. And then having it flip and become a beater is pretty good. Also, the fact that it dodges Vanishing Verse is fantastic. It's where you want to be. There's a lot of Orzhov running around. People wanting to pick up ranks and not try new cards. So all in all, I'm fairly content with Kami War. I like where it's at. And surprisingly, it's actually not very hard to get the 5 colors you need to cast it on or ahead of curve. The second card in this list that really powers this deck is Commune with Spirits. I originally started off with having, I think I had a couple Meathooks, 2 Binding the Old Gods, thinking, they're a little bit slow. But the fact is, Commune with Spirits is fantastic if you pump these up to 4 and 4, because chances are you're going to find them in the top 4 cards of your library when you need them. Digging for 4 is fantastic. And when you have 12 enchantments to search for, you're on easy street. I can't tell you the amount of times that I cast Commune with Spirits and find my Meathook exactly when I need it and just flat out win the game. There's a lot of aggro bopping around in Mythic, and just having a Meathook exactly when you need it is great. Commune with Spirits is a sleeper in this set. It did me very well. Good for mana fixing, great for finding my answers. All of my removal in this deck is enchantments, as you can see. Binding the Old Gods, Kami War, and Meathook Massacre. Kami War is my win condition, but I mean, I'm in green and black because I can ramp really fast with Shambling Ghast, Deadly Dispute, and Prosperous Innkeeper. So I did include Esika's Chariot and Wrenn and Seven as an alternate win con. Reason being, those 2 cards together are just busted. And if you can really drag your opponent through the mud with Kami War, take his cards, exile them, get them out of his hand, you need a way to finish the game, and sometimes this gives you the extra power that you need. So I hope you enjoy my 5-color mid-range. Does very well. Its one weakness is, of course, man lands. I have no instant speed removal, but I think you'll find that Commune with Spirits and Kami War, it's not really that much of a meme. I started the deck thinking, I got a meme and a dream, but actually does pretty damn well. As always, Discord links and Twitter following shit is in the description. If you enjoy my shit, throw me a sub and let's get into the games. Don't really have much to do, but I have a Commune with Spirits to find things. Let's see. Can I find anything? Might want a Meathook here. Don't really know. Unfortunately, it reveals it. So now the opponent's not going to run his shit into it, obviously. Okay. So we have double black and red. So we're at 3 colors. We got to find this Kami War. Intrepid Adversary is okay for us. Really need to find some stuff, though. Stuff would be nice. Wants to trade for an Innkeeper. I'm okay with that. Wrenn makes us a 4/4. If he has Helena and Elena next turn, we're in deep shit. Maybe we're supposed to look for, well, Kami War's pretty good. So we can Kami War next turn. Eater of Virtue, nice. Dude, I want to fuck around with this card so bad. That's awesome. Hollenbach Escort doesn't do anything for him, right? Whenever equipped creature dies. Okay. It's not going to die, it's going to get exiled, so we're okay. Have this give us the old white skis. And we still have a Meathook in reserve, so that's pretty damn good. I don't know about our chances against Naya Aggro. Well, he's definitely taking the Meathook here. Meathook still kills everything on his board, though. Saving one life here? I mean, our Cobra dies anyway. Another Kami War, which we can't cast because we don't have the mana. We're 1 mana away from casting it. We may as well play this, right? We won't get much better. Six on board next turn. If we can get another land, we are just set. Let's see. We can also play the Wrenn out this turn. Let's see what we get. Another Kami War. I don't mind playing the Ghast here and setting up for another Kami War. I could have played the Wrenn, but then I'm very far away from a Kami War. Okay, so... he's representing Snakeskin Veil. We got a white too, so we only need to spend one of our treasures. We can cast 2 Kami Wars in a row. Okay. This is getting gross. Opponent, are you there? Are you there, opponent? I have never tried a 5-color deck in my life, but I love this one. I think it's so fun. Once it gets rolling, it's absolutely devastating. So he didn't have a Snakeskin Veil last turn. Submit 0. Sigarda leaves. Another Kami War and backup here. Brutal Cathar fucking sucks against Kami War, eh? think opponent is dead. Let's uptick Wrenn. We'll save this Kami War. What did I get rid of? An Esika's, of course. Wrenn, you never fail to impress. I think I have all of my... Yeah, I have all of my colors with no treasures now as well. Which is very good. Yeah, that's fine by me. GG's. What do we got? I mean, Ghast Deadly Dispute opening hand is pretty good. We could get run over, of course, but we can always get run over. We are playing 5 colors. Aspirant, and now we can't take it out with the Ghast. We won't take this trade for obvious reasons. We would like our Deadly Dispute. World Tree's tapped, right? Yeah. It's a tapper. So I guess we block here. Okay. It's a good block. Good blocky boys. Gonna need a Meathook, I think. Meathook is definitely in order. No Meathook, but we did get a Commune with Spirits. Get the Cobra down now, I guess. Taking quite a bit of damage next turn. Kami War might be too slow here. Binding. I think that's got to be a Meathook. Hopefully no Angel Fire Ignition. If he does Angel Fire Ignition, we can't block with the Lotus Cobra. We'll need the land buff. He's flooding the board knowing we have it, so... Just gonna buff this guy up to the extreme. We can't block with the Cobra, unfortunately. Good hits, good hits. We could also Kami War, but I don't think so. I think we got to clear this, right? Yeah, I think definitely got to clear this. Which is unfortunate because we're pretty far from our mana. He has 1 mana open, and I'm not sure... what that's for. Okay. Get fucked. See what we got today, Cortez. Well, we got no black mana. And opponent goes first. I don't think this is a keep. Mana's too fragile here. I mean, we could keep it and see what happens. I think we need like a commune with spirits or something. Something to dig a little bit. Either that or if I had a black mana, I'd keep it. But, yeah. It's a little... looks a little fragile here. Okay. Opponent's deep in thought or has disconnected. Or maybe he's just a little slow. I shouldn't really put it past people, man. I'm such a bad guy. So, how you guys enjoying Kamigawa? You like the release? Alright. We mullies. We have a Meathook. We have a Deadly Dispute with nothing to use it on. And we have a Cobra. Not looking good. Not looking good. Maybe that's the weakness of this deck. Just drawing like shit. Not drawing your lands. I mean, it's got to be a little inconsistent with 5 colors of lands, right? Surely. Surely it must. Graveyard Trespasser, that's okay. So I think we slam the Esikas here, right? Let's get our red. I don't know how we fare against Orzhov. Orzhov seems like a bitch. He can double block the Esikas. Ah, Kami War, huh? How are we getting rid of these Graveyard Trespassers, though? That's my question. We didn't hit any lands, which sucks. We have a Meathook already, so I guess we're just going to take the Kami War. Don't think we're swinging here. Would have really liked to grab some land. I guess if he has removal for the Esikas, if I go to block, I can Deadly Dispute the Esikas. And work on getting a Meathook up to remove the Trespassers. Might be too slow. Opponent might have us here. Distinct possibility. He's going to Meathook for 2. We'll do this in response. And then, just in case he doesn't want to attack, we'll do this. Okay, we got double green. So we could Meathook here. You only need double green for Wrenn, huh? So maybe we get a white here? Interesting. We can hook it away. That might be the way to go, honestly. Taking 6 next turn doesn't sound good. Does not sound good for us. We have a binding. It's going to be a slower match. We have another hook on reserve. If he's running full-blown control, I don't know if we win this, but that's a really good binding target. So what do we need? We need blue. Need blue. This is going to be a long match, and I'm positive I don't win it. So it's rough. Okay, there's another blue. So now, do I just get a forest? It comes in tapped anyway, so... But I think I do get a forest. Need double green. Need double black, which I can't get. I guess we get the blue and we play this on the black. Even if we Meathook here, opponent can just recast the spiders next turn, so I don't think we do that. We let him have his one card draw. We can clear the board by double blocking one of the spiders, and then we can Kami War next turn on the Lolth.
Go on, run, but we will catch you.
Sucks that he gets a card draw, but what can you do, really? Now, after this Kami War, we're pretty fucked, right? Need some commune with spirits and stuff like that. Not sure how we win this if he has like if he's running right to Oblivion, then we're pretty fucked, I think. If he's not, maybe we have a chance.
I will cull the weak.
I think we might just die by manlands. I guess we'll see if he has right to Oblivion here. That'll be a good indication if we can possibly win this or not.
not defeated.
I'm looking for answers here. Or maybe just looking for another lol. Also pretty good. You can Vanishing Verse the Esika's Chariot. I'm not really getting much use out of that anyways. Or you can just start hammering my face with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which is good. If he's astute enough, he can also Field of Ruin some of our lands. Okay, he found another lol, so... Where does that leave us? If we don't draw another Kami War, it leaves us pretty shit. Or Binding of the Old Gods would work as well. Opponent's really putting on his thinking cap here. Sending the Loth back to hand is a bad idea. Binding in the Old Gods, yes sir. Alright, we'll send back a token. And have our opponent discard a card. Discards a land. Binding the Loth. He's not running Snow, but he could be running Lessons, so could come back to haunt us later. I think we care more about our life total at the moment than we do about ramping with Lotus Cobra. So let's get this down. See if he has another Planeswalker to deal with. I really wish the flippy fucking enchantments came back with, like, when they flipped, you could attack the same turn. It's harsh that they can't. If they could, I think they'd be improved significantly. Okay, so he takes out World Tree, and I think we have a forest left. So we're okay with that, because we still have all our colors. So I guess, yeah. Question becomes... So I gain 2 life next turn. We somehow need to survive the hives. And we don't have any instant speed removal. We have no way to eliminate the hives. Unfortunately. So he could very well just win by hive. That's a good draw, though. That's a very good draw. So we can Stonewall the hive next turn for sure. 1 mana open. He may have another Meathook here. In fact, it's pretty likely he does, right? But we do have to get it out of his hand, and if he uses the Meathook, he can't kill the Wrenn in the same turn, I don't think. Problem is, I fucking hate plussing Wrenn, man. You plus Wrenn, and then all your good shit goes in the bin that you've been waiting on all game. It drives me nuts. Let's see. No Meathook. No Meathook one time. This is what I mean, though, because the Okagachi or whatever, because he... Oh, okay, so he probably has Vanishing Verse and Meathook. Which is very bad for us. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, back to top decking. Back to top decking. Unfortunately, he has the hive, so he's got a clock, and we do not. Ghast isn't gonna do it. However, it does block one of the hives. Kind of a crappy trade. We have nothing in our hand. We need another Kamigawa. Okay, now we don't block shit. Kamima Spirits surely is good here. Another Kamigawa. Definitely going to put that in the hand. I don't think we can afford to take 8 here. Yeah, so he'll get... Can he double activate Hive? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. This is an uphill battle. Hives are going to be the death of us. For sure. If we could pull off a win, that'd be awesome, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Another Wrenn would be very good. We have to play this because we're on a clock. Deadly Dispute would be great. We could get rid of some of these treasures. I think we just get Manland to death. If he has Right to Oblivion, it's game over. Totally game over. He found a Lolth, and we don't have a Meathook, and we exiled our opponent's Meathook. So that's very bad. Very bad. We couldn't have held the Meathook back. We would have been dead. So, and if we didn't take the opportunity to get some tempo on the board, we would be dead as well. So I don't really think there's much of a choice there. Just kind of is what it is. I think it was a fairly close match. But Orzhov is relentless, especially against like a deck like this. Sir. Just pick dumb shit, okay? We'll have him discard the Lolth. Does this leave us dead anyways? Yeah, I think so. I believe so. I'm gonna have to chump with the Lotus Cobra. Yeah, we're dead. We could draw a Meathook. No, I think we're still dead. We are very dead, sir. So if we got a Meathook here, we'd be alive with 1 life. If he didn't draw a land. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Good game. Good game, man. We have a black and a green. We have a Meathook. We have a Shambling Ghast. How could this possibly go wrong? Well, it could go wrong by being up against Orzhov Control again. Oh, no. Okay, Rakdos may be a little more manageable. I don't know. I'm not sure. Commune with Spirits next turn and hopefully hit our land drop. Please, baby Jesus. Okay, we did hit a land drop. We can take a blue. We can take our second black-green. I think we're taking our black-green here. Our hand is very black-green. Obviously, we're a prime candidate for a Meathook here. Doesn't have it. Do we just... I think we just play this out to potentially have a Kami War next turn. Orcus. Okay. Orcus comes down. I think we might actually binding this. Save the exile. Because if he has Immersturm Predator, we do want that exile. Chooses not to play anything. What do we need? We need white. We need blue. So we'll just take the white. We can play a Wrenn and Seven here safely and still have Kami War up. So I think we shall. This gives us a blocker if he has a gold span. Doesn't give us a blocker if he has an Infernal Grasp. Burn down the house. Interesting. Three Meathooks. Okay. Enough with the Meathooks. I no longer need the Meathooks. Deadly Dispute, not great for us. Need to draw blue land and more Kami Wars. Although, by the looks of it, he's like a control deck. Oh, he's a blood deck that kept a hand with the Orcus and nothing else. It's interesting, I guess. Interesting choice. So we just Meathook for 2 here again? I suppose. We take no damage because we gain 1 life from his one pingers. Den of the Bugbear is going to be the death of us, just like the last match. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we got to find some cards here. This is crazy. Esika's nice. Blocks the den. Meathook for 2. Can still block the den here, which we would do if he wants to swing in with it. Orcus bringing back what? Blood Tithe Harvester? Okay. Okay. Gives us a Kami War target. So we can start that rolling. Fortunately, that den, man, is just a fucking beater. Damn. I gambled, I lost. We do now have a blocker for the den. So we're feeling a little better about that. GG's Kami War indestructible.